Hello everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at set 44002, Rocka in his Brain Attack upgrade. This set is recommended for ages 6 to 12 and has around 43 pieces. So here on the front we've of course got Rocka in his breakout upgrade. Up here at the top would have been an evil brain, and then it would have said Brain Attack there, but I cut it off of course. Hero Factory logo there on the side, which is quite interesting. I've never really seen that very many times. Rocka, the name there, includes 400 game points. Set info there. On the back it shows all of the, shows all the play features, and it also shows that you can combine Rocka here with Scarox to create this combination model. And some more stuff about the game code stuff. So, let's go ahead and open this thing up. So, if you don't already know, basically how you would have opened this up if it was sealed is you would have to cut a top part off, and then you would open it up like a Ziploc bag. Dump out all the pieces, move the bag off to the side, and here is everything we get. So, the pieces and the instruction manual. So, I'm going to go ahead and build this thing, and I'll be right back. So, here is Rocka, and I will say he's definitely a whole lot smaller than his previous upgrade, which was for Breakout. Unfortunately, I broke the Breakout version of Rocka down, so I don't have that one to compare this one to. But that is okay. So for play features, he's got a couple. So he's got this shield that can spin, sort of like that. Let me try that again. That was sort of weak. There we go. Spins like that. Very simple, but effective and really cool looking, actually. Then he's also got this visor on his head, which is, I guess, supposed to protect him from the brains, although it doesn't really do anything in the actual show, so it's just there to look cool and scan stuff, I guess. So you can just press down on that on the back just to have it go up, so it works very simple. His actual head doesn't look all too bad, so you can have it with the visor down or up, so very neat. These clamps can also be adjusted, so these hero locking clamps, you can have them open up like that, and you can sort of bring them in, just like that. And just adjust them how you want to. So that's really it for functions. He doesn't have any more besides posability. He's got standard points of articulation. Some pieces that are cool about him, I'd say, are the, or at least that were cool about him when he came out. So new pieces that were new for him were these, I think these 4 long armor shells in pearl gold. I think those were new at the time. Also this sort of semi-transparent, translucent, I guess, sword he's got here, so very useful for mocks and all. Also, this 4 long trans jungle green piece, as I call it, so that was, I believe, a new recolor. The shield, I believe, might have been a new recolor, although I don't actually think it might have been. I can't remember. Of course, the visor and helmet piece was new, as well as the head. So this is the new head mold. They are no longer using the Iron Man style of heads. They are using this new Brain Attack head mold. So Rocka here, he looks pretty decent from the front, from some angles. You can see his neck. I feel like it's a bit long. That's probably the one thing I have in terms of looks that I don't like. So it looks okay from the front, but when you turn him around, it's yeah, it's very bare. But one thing you can do to make it less bare is you can take off the shield and put it on his back for easy storage, although I just don't like how far the shield sticks out from the torso. I feel like maybe they should have done something else to shorten that length. But it looks pretty good from the front. It's mainly from the side that's going to be very awkward, I guess. But honestly, that's really all there is to Rocka here. He's, of course, if you take off his hero core... Oh, another new piece was this, also this torso chest plate. That was new. These were specifically designed for the hero clamps or whatever. So, of course, you also have the code here on the back of the hero core. So, It just has a code there. You were able to get game points for the game that was available at the time for free on the website. But anyways, that is pretty much it for Rocka here. There isn't a whole lot to him, so let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions. So here's the instruction manual on the front, same stuff you would have found on the front of the packaging. Here it shows a brief little, I guess, sort of a couple pictures of a story from Brain Attack. So brains are made, they're shot in spaceships, and they land on the planet that Hero Factory is on, and then they try to take over the city. Here on this page it shows that if you are confused, you should organize your pieces. Instructions, final product, the final product's over here, and then it shows how you can put the shield on the back. Our good old list of pieces, advertisement for the Brainify app that was available a while ago, quite a long time ago. You could just brainify yourself. Advertisement for the online game, which was on the website. And then it shows the combiner model between Rocka and Scarox. And then a quick little advertisement for Breeze in her Brain Attack upgrade, as well as Pyrox. And then advertisement for LegoClub.com. And that is pretty much it. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of the video. So at the time when this was released, I'd say Rocka here was a pretty decent figure. He came with quite a lot of cool new looking parts, a lot of recolors of the armor shell pieces. Also just a couple of new parts, such as the sword and the visor and helmet and head and all that stuff. He was just a nice little cheap set at the time, and I think he was good back then, but looking at it now, it's definitely not the best figure out there. Definitely it could have been improved on. Once again, I don't really like how far the shield sticks out from the back when you have it stored on his back. Also, I feel like the way he's holding the shield is a bit awkward. I just don't like how they do that. I feel like they should have done it, they should have done like a handle there instead. But of course, they didn't have the three long axle with a stopper at the time, whereas now we do. But overall, Rocka here is a good set for his time, but I'm not sure he holds up to a CCBS set today. But overall, that's pretty much all I have to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!